so glad you're here with me today. We have this amazing Beetles set that we're going to use to create a really fun and gorgeous set of Halloween nails. Not only that, but I purchased these stickers that I wanted to use, and all of this for under $30. Hi, it's Becky from B Foxy Nail Boutique, and today we are going to be doing our $30 challenge to get a full set of nails. And included in that is a large case here, big box of Beetles nail polishes, as well as one of their nail tips and glue sets. So this is a UV LED cured, and there's supposed to be a lamp included in here. And this box, when it arrived, I thought this is a little small for that. So what I wanted to try to do is, with purchasing off of Amazon exclusively, I wanted to be able to spend under $30 and get basically a full set of nails, tips included. So it's not so hard to find maybe a full set of nail colors, nail polishes, maybe with a lamp as well, but you don't get the tips. So that under the $30 threshold is a little bit harder to do. So I wanted to be able to get one product line and pair it together and spend less than $30. So this met the challenge. So I don't even recall what type of tips these were that I ordered. And I also ordered some Halloween themed stickers so that we can make Halloween nails out of this entire set. So let's start off first of all and look at the stickers, because I got those in and they were off of Amazon again. And I thought they were so adorable that I want to start by showing these to you. Okay, I think there were 6 of them in here. And the quality of them, I was just attracted to them for that reason, and the price was really good. I'm going to get a little bit of a darker background here for us. So check these out. They have adorable little ghosts and spiders and these really long spider webs with adhered rhinestones already on there. So I thought that was really unique. This is the first time I've purchased any nail stickers that have these, pre-attached little rhinestones, and they're very sparkly. Let me bring it a little closer. They really do shimmer a lot in the light. So that's the first sheet. The next one is identical. So that's the same thing on that one. And then they included this gold foil one, and then these black drippies. And this almost looks like the Batman symbol. Gorgeous. And again, some more cute little ghosts and some cute spiders. Perfect for Halloween. And then there's a second one of that. And then the last set of images, I thought this was really incredible. Check out the pink and like these melting pumpkins. And then there's this like partial skeleton, pink sparkles. Oh, yes. And this looks like a Black Widow, but with the pink instead of red. Just really fun designs that I had not seen before. And again, you get a second set for that. So I love that you get 2 of each of those designs. I love that. 2 of each design. Yes, I am here for that. Really cool. Okay, so we're going to use those with today's set. Let's first open up this kit and see what nails we're working with and what all was included. Like I said, this box is a lot smaller than I thought. I really did think that it was going to have to arrive, just based on the description, that it would have to arrive in a bigger box than this. But I'm always impressed like how they compact sometimes. These nail companies can pack things. All right. Okay. Oh, that makes sense because they're in little bags. Okay. So there is a little tips and glue guide here for application, which is great. I love the color photos that they always include, which is nice. And then they talk about removal as well and how to make your tips last longer. Really nice. And then there's a little warning label there too to avoid direct skin contact. But we're not gonna have to worry about that because we are using this for press-ons. All right, so here is a big bag. All right, we'll check out those. And here is everything underneath. Oh my gosh, that little lamp. So cute. Okay, and a small bottle of nail glue. Okay, so we'll set that aside. Let's get the little lamp out. Oops. Comes with a USB cord. Okay, so we'll have to plug that in. I do have my little outlet, so you'll need a base for that to plug into. Oh, that is so petite. It's a lot smaller than I imagined. So nail in, light on. I do love that because I do have a gooseneck type curing light that I use, but I have to click the button each time. So I usually click, leave it on until I've applied all my nails and then turn it off. But this is nice that it's light on when you put your finger in. If you can see there, it does have 4 of the LED lights. Okay. And then you can just go right in. So we won't be using this to apply the nails because we're going to be doing them as press-ons. But I love that they include this. I will have to do another video when I'm applying some of my nails to use that. Cute. That is handy. And it is a nice portable size, which is great. All right, I'm going to set that aside since we don't need that. But let's take a look at some of these nails that are included. And I forgot to mention that they are a long coffin shape. Let's see if it says 500 tips in here. And then 10 sizes, full cover and clear. So they are not pre-etched. Pre-shaped gel nail extensions, pre-shaped, easy and fast application, durable and affordable. I would have to say yes, this kit was very affordable, and I will post in the description box links to everything you see here today. Okay, so let's check out this size 2. So when you're, and give you some sizing tips here. So when you're sizing your nails for yourself, if you are applying them directly on to your nail bed, you're going to want to check the edges here need to be within and just maybe just barely touching from side to side. You don't want a lot of overhang. You don't want it to be too short because then you can run into problems with leakage and water or moisture getting underneath. And you definitely don't want that because you can cause some growth or infection or bacterial infection or fungal infection underneath of the nail bed. So you want to make sure that you do have a nice flush finish, and the cuticle edge should be just above your cuticle line, and it should not be digging into your cuticle. All right, these are nice and sturdy. Really nice. Slight bit of flex to them down towards the cuticle edge, so it's definitely thinner down here and thicker up here. It is a C curve, so a little bit more dramatic, angling here, but good edge to it, nice and strong. And of course, when you apply coats of polish on here, it will stiffen up a bit more, but nice quality. So this is only the second time that I have purchased any kind of Beetles nail tips. And it's not pre-etched underneath, so you will need to go in with an e-file and rough that up if you're applying it directly onto your nail bed. And then you'll want to buff up here. I usually would use for buffing either one of the buffing blocks, something like this from Melody Susie, or I do like to use my 220 course on this side just to give it some roughness to increase the adhesion of the foundation and gel polishes. And then after you sand, you always want to dust that off or use a cotton wipe, a lint-free one of these squares with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol, and just rub off that dust layer so that it doesn't interfere again with the polish. So fantastic. I think the coffin shape is perfect to do a set of spooky nails for this Halloween season. So let's check out the colors. Let's dive into that. This is a heavy box. Okay, pop this open. Ooh, again, they know how to pack stuff in here. So this kit was such a good deal. And right away we see there are some beautiful rhinestones included in here. We'll set that aside for a moment and let's get out the color. Oh, okay, so this one, that's right. This kit is called Mob Wife, M-O-B Wife. And I chose this because it does have a nice range of fall colors. Again, they include their inserts, which are great. If you've never used gel products before, please do read through them. They have some good advice and tips, and also tips for removing the products from your nails. All right. And then they do include these fun stickers, animal print. I have a video that's coming out about animal print. It may actually be posted before this video comes out, and it includes a design with animal print, and I think that's such a fun pattern for the fall season. So fantastic that that's in there. We're not going to use that right now though with this set. And a nail art brush. Ooh, and this one is a little bit shorter bristle. I did just get a nail art brush set from Beetles that my sister sent to me as a surprise. And then the last kit that I opened most recently, the most recent video included this nail art brush, which has longer bristles here on the end, and also a dotting tool. Let's compare. So this dotting tool looks to be about the same size, and the length of the brush is very similar, but the bristles are different. So again, this is a shorter, more petite bristle, and the other one is a finer liner brush. Both very useful. It's great they include these in the kits, especially as a beginner nail artist. This would be fantastic to have, and you build your collection up. So we may be able to use that today. All right, and then ooh, a magnet. They included a magnet. That means there is some cat eye in here. Very exciting. Okay, and then I love that they include their foundation, which I use almost exclusively, their top coat, clear glossy, and then also a matte, which is wonderful because I needed some more matte top coat. In fact, I just recently purchased some matte top coat, and this one is from Gaoi. I wanted to use this with doing a set of nails for my daughter. Okay, so let's check out the shades. Let's hold off for these exciting ones at the end, and let's go over here. Okay, so these are 5 ml bottles, so they are so itty bitty. That's great to have a sample size set of polishes and to try out their different shades without committing to a large bottle. Ooh, what a pretty brown. That is great for fall. Very, like, I would say coffee colored. It's perfect shade for that. Maybe it's some coffee with a little bit of cream in there. And then next up here, C133. Oh my goodness, that is such a beautiful Barbie pink. Look at that. That is so vibrant. I love it. How fun would that be with those pink Halloween stickers? I'm already starting to get some inspiration for today's set of nails. I really do want to do a pink set of Halloween nails, so we may be diving back into that one. All right, C652, which is their, ooh, nice dark black shade. Really lovely. I like that a lot. That might be great for chrome powders. And then this one here, just plain 683, which is interesting. Usually they have a letter before their numbers. Oh, I don't have this shade. This is a gorgeous charcoal gray. I have been looking for a gray polish. I cannot tell you. This is beautiful. It has a little bit of a blue undertone to it, but nice. Moving along, we have B824. Oh, that is a really nice neutral tan, very light. Almost like the color of like light beach sand. Really pretty. Okay, pinks, another pink here, C859. Ooh, pretty, pretty petal pink. All right, I'm gonna skip over. I don't think this is a cat eye. Maybe, I don't think this is. This is a glitter, E911. Ooh, I might have to test and see if this is. Let's see if it is. cat eye. I don't see any shifting. So I think this might be just glitter. Yeah, I don't see shifting. Sometimes it's hard to tell with a label, especially a light color like this and it has the lines. I don't see shifting in that, but I could be wrong. Okay, here's some cat eye, E912. Oh, look at that. Look at that brown. It's like a coppery undertone to it. Let's see the shift if there is. Oh yeah, that is definitely cat eye. That is shifting very easily with the included magnet. Okay, nice. Sometimes I have problems with these magnets not quite being powerful enough to move the product around. Let me try this one here. Oh, that's such a pretty color. Look at that. It's a wine color, but like just gorgeous purple to it. Cat eye's not moving a ton. Are you kind of seeing the inspiration here? I definitely am. Okay, next is E914. Oh my gosh, look at that. Really pretty. So it's not like a super bright red holiday glitter. It's a deeper red, but beautiful twinkle to it. Not a cat eye, just a solid glitter. E915. Ooh, I have one similar to this in another fall set. Pretty color. Again, not a super bright red. A little bit more of a purple undertone to it. E916. Ooh, this has an orange undertone. So not like a true red. Again, it is more of an orange, perfect for fall. Could do pumpkins with that one. Cat eye again, E917. That's a cat eye? Oh my gosh. I don't know, maybe I'm mistaken. It's just, it's a, not as, you know, it's more of a dense glitter. Oh yeah, it is shifting a bit. It's just larger pieces of glitter in there, which is a little different than the other cat eyes that we have so far. E918, a glitter. Oh, that's so fine. The particles in that. I'm trying to see if I can get a little bit more. Very hard to see in the backdrop that I have here for the video. A very subtle glitter. Almost undetectable, but really pretty. Okay, I love purple, anything purple. E919. Looks like maybe a plum. Let's see. Ooh, yes. That is really pretty. Try to hold it up here. Really nice. I would love a set of nails with that. You could also do like Sugar Plum Fairy set of nails. E920. This looks galaxy. Ooh, fun. I don't have a lot of galaxy polishes, I don't think. Wow. Oh, and it's cat eye. So let's see. Oh, look at that. With the twinkle of the silver in there. Oh, I'm not getting it to react, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. It might not be. It might just be galaxy polish. Okay. Next up, E921. Ooh, again, another galaxy one with a blue undertone there with a little bit of purple shift. Really cool. Oh my gosh, these are exciting. And then we have a blue, looks like a denim blue, E922. Oh yes, look at that. It has like a gray, kind of steely blue appearance. Very opaque. Okay, another cat eye, E923. Looks like it's a green base. Oh, that's lovely. Very silvery. Okay, let's see. Ooh, yep. Reacting a bit there. Oh, I think I shifted it too much. Get it back here. Okay, moving a bit. Okay, and the last shade in the set, E924. This reminds me of, oh no, it's very similar. This is a different set I had that were 5 ml bottles. This is an older set. You can tell because the bottles have changed. I like these cute little petite ones. They're like smaller versions of their larger size. Okay, so E924. Oh, okay, so this one has a little bit more of a gray undertone to it. I'm wearing the other one on this pointer finger. So this one has more of kind of a yellow undertone. This one, a little more muted, a little softer. I like that for fall. It's on the, you know, softer side. Okay, so let's look at the charms. If you're enjoying today's video, don't forget to hit that like button and also to share. Oh, they put a lot into this little jar. I squeezed a lot in there. Okay, try to be careful not to spill it everywhere. Oh, nice. Let's move some around. It looks like there's a couple of different sizes. They're all very reflective. It looks like we have maybe some 3mm down to like 1mm. We got everything. We got greens, we got pinks, yellow, clear, AB, but a nice selection, a good size, you know, good quantity. It's fun that they include this. Now it is time to create this spooky, fun set of nails. And at first, I always start out by prepping the nails and applying my foundation coat. Initially, I'm going to start off here with selecting a couple of colors from the set and get started with the thumbnail and work our way through. This will mostly be a watch as I work video, so sit back and enjoy. And before we take a look at the final completed set of nails, I just wanted to go back over what was in this incredible kit. The nail tips, the nail glue, the nail lamp, which has that handy on and off function, which I can't wait to use in a future video. And then the kit has the foundation, the glossy top coat, as well as the matte top coat, which is not always included in a set like this. But there's all the colors, and then there was the cat eye, the brush, the gems, and stickers. What a nice set. You could do so many sets of nails with it. Plus, we used these fun Halloween stickers. Let's take a look at the final set. Be sure to comment and like, and don't forget to follow. Thank you again for joining me today. And as always, be courageous and be clever like a fox, my friends.